Well, we've all seen the videos online of homeowners using glitter or color bombs to protect their packages from porch pirates. So when the thief now opens the stolen package, then shoots out glitter that then covers everything after the glitter comes out. Kind of just an awful mess. And it's also smelly because it can spray up a car that's filling this bad odor. It also is equipped with a camera and a microphone, so you kind of get the whole satisfaction of seeing the revenge play out. But the question here is, could that retaliation that seems harmless land a homeowner in hot water? Let's talk about it now with Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. Khalif, I mean, when you look at that, you laugh.
Yes.
It's a lot of effort to put into somebody taking your property, but there's a lot of legal stuff to be able to kind of unwind here and unpack. No pun intended, but unpack it for us.
I'll take that pun intended. This package, I'm going to unpack it the best that I can. So I'll walk through a couple things in terms of what this reminds me of. This is a law school 101 type of question. In our law school classes, they talk about these booby traps or spring trap guns that they were used back in the day. The first case I remember in law school was a 1971 case, Cato versus Brini. And this was a person, him and his wife had a farmhouse, and they were tired of people repeatedly breaking in. So they set up a trap door. When the door opened, the shotgun would go off. Well, door opened, shotgun went off, shot the guy in the leg. Another case, People versus Cabellos, same exact fact, except for in this time, the person got shot in the face. Those are the type of cases where they talk about how the court was extremely against using deadly force in mechanical justification for it, attempting to say there's no human element. Those are lethal examples. This is obviously a less lethal, non-lethal example where you're talking about bombs, glitter bombs that are exploding. And so first you'd have to say, well, how explosive is the explosion? Like, is it a large explosion? Are these going off on the porch? Are they going off in the car like in the video? Is there something that could injure or damage the person or harm them? Like if it goes off in their face, could they blind them? There are a number of things that could happen, but I think the court is less likely, and court cases have supported that, for the courts holding a person liable, both criminally or civilly, for something like this going off that is not legal.
But in terms of what your rights are as a homeowner, just so we can be able to understand with this, as long as it's not lethal, that's the big thing right here.
Not lethal for sure. Criminal, I mean, potentially battery, you know, that's probably the only angle that they could go. I mean, but if a person, say if they're maimed, you know, or blind, I think then you may have an opportunity for them to bring a claim against you for torts. Remember, duty, breach, causation, and damages. You don't owe a duty to a trespasser that's coming on your property, and that's what they would be considered. But you still can get, if you are doing something in a reckless manner, and if you knew or should have known that the item that you were placed in could potentially cause damage, then yeah, they can hold you on the hook for that. And so it would be a far off extreme, but any officer that's coming there saying, hey, you thief, that just came to steal this item, now you're attempting to get charges against this person that was protecting their property, is probably going to laugh the potential porch pirate out of the way.
I got to get this question in, though, because we said that some of these things come with microphones and cameras, so you got some privacy issues. Anything that people need to understand in terms of privacy laws?
No, I mean, you're able, some states are, you know, when you're talking about recording, you can record a person with or without the consent, as long as one person consents to it. Some states require both people to consent. It just depends on the state. But in a scenario like this, remember, they've taken this item, and so it's just like if they've taken your phone, and your phone can record, and you can turn that on. It's nothing that's going to stop them, or I should say now make that ability to use it illegal or not legal. It's they've taken your item and placed it, so that expectation to privacy is diminished.
Khalif Rhodes, appreciate it.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.